Doesn't require much inventory space because I'm pretty sure I barely have any Prismarine. Hello everyone, it's Sparks here and welcome back to Minecraft Bedrock Hardcore. So last time what had happened is we went to get some animals, mainly the warm pig and the warm chicken and the warm gal, which was the hardest one to get, and we successfully did it. And you may notice that this place is almost completely done, because off camera there will be a time lapse in this video. I don't know when, I just usually insert it at a random place. Yeah, so basically what I did is I fully quartzed this area and I fully replaced this area with quartz. That's an even light, I can fix that later. And this is the area that I'm working on. It's almost done, but not quite. Also, for some reason I don't have scaffolding. I do not know why. Anyways, I need to exit mining mode, so I'm getting to gather my stuff. And also, what I discovered off camera is that I've lost my helmet and I have no idea where it is. No clue at all where my helmet possibly could be. It's not in this chest. I checked every single chest and my helmet is just gone for some reason. And I'm really not sure why, but I guess we'll be fine. We don't necessarily need a helmet right now. So the plan for today is we're going to go into the nether and go to the ocean monument and see how much prismarine we have, and we're going to start working on the underwater division of the sanctuary. So let's do that. I also want to get some ender pearls if we can, but I don't think we're heading in that direction, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, I have some junk in our inventory. That's fine. What we're doing doesn't require much inventory space because I'm pretty sure I barely have any prismarine at all. What happened to my boat? Okay. And that's just bedrock for you. I guess we're gonna have to take this the manual way, but it's fine. It's still pretty fast anyways. And I'm gonna have to craft another boat. Do I have any wood on me? I have everything except for wood. Right. Now, I thought I normally keep a bundle of wood, but my inventory is completely unfull because I was mining so much quartz that I always clear out my inventory as much as possible. And since we haven't been to the end, we don't have access to shulker boxes yet, so I have to deal with those minor inconveniences. Alright, let's see. So here we have packed ice, cod, regular prismarine shards. We're just making prismarine blocks. And I'm pretty sure in the stone cutter you can just convert them to whatever you want. And I always have a crafting table. Let's see how many we can make. This will determine whether this project is going to be expensive or not. Let's make prismarine. And we can make prismarine. Wait, how can we convert that into... Does it convert back to shards? Like, how does that make prismarine brick? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, I'm thinking of going back just in case if we can't make prismarine brick. Because prismarine is going to be more like the aesthetic block. It's going to be the path and all that stuff. And the non-color changing brick is going to be what the containment facilities are made of. So let's go back and see if I can put this in the stone gutter, because if I can't, that's the issue. And we barely have any blocks to work with, but that is fine. That is fine because mostly this is going to be a planning day. We're going to be planning for what it's going to look like, how it's going to be, and we're finally going to get to use our Nautilus too. That is the best part. Now, as for underwater lighting, we can only use sea lanterns or glowstone. And I don't have either because I've used them all for the surface vision, and I don't have frog lights yet because I've not set up a farm for those. We've got to breed more frogs for that and get every single variant. So that's going to be an issue. Anyways, we are home, which means it's time to see how this interacts with Stonecutter. Maybe I should keep the Stonecutter in a bundle. It would be awfully convenient, but how often am I in my building? It does work in a Stonecutter, but I can only make variations of it. So I need to use my Prismarine wisely. What I really want to work on today is the tunnel that leads to the facility, because this is very much... It looks unintentional. It looks like, why is there a hole here? Which I do not like. So I'm thinking it needs to be at least a 2x2 tunnel. Like so. That way it feels all proper. Because I feel like 2x1 tunnels are very... Whoa, that's a lot of copper. I didn't realize I was mining ore right there. I wasn't quite paying attention to what I was mining. Coal. We do need coal, but not right now. There we go. This will lead to the hallway that leads to the underwater division, and this is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be in this lake, as we know. Let's just not do the rest of that part for yet. Gladly take all this coal. Thank you very much, game, and let's patch this up. So this needs to be replaced with a staircase. And this needs to be replaced with a staircase as well, I think. Maybe. Let's try it that way first. Let's go here to the Stonecutter. Go and go here. Let's see if this staircase is actually good here. And also, I do need a lot more quartz so I can actually build the outside of the building. We're definitely going to be doing that next. I just wanted to work on the underwater part because it's been here the entire time, just waiting for us. Okay, that's improper. We can do that, but also this needs to be too wide as well. But now it looks all awkward. I need more quartz. That's the issue. Okay, let's just focus on this tunnel. It'll look much better when we actually focus on the tunnel itself. Why is there lapis up here? Oh yeah, that's right. I forget. Lapis can spawn almost anywhere. Even towards the surface. Not just deep down. I just normally find it deep down, so I just assume it's gonna be there. I'm assuming we can't really fill up too much. We could even make it so that you have to go into water to get here, but no, I definitely gonna need to improve this entrance because it's very lacking right now. Okay, let's place down the Prismarine, which is one of the best blocks in the game, which explains why it's so expensive. Like so, perfect. And I'm thinking we should go on an adventure eventually, but I'm not sure where. I'm thinking when we get to the next part of the sanctuary, which is going to be for hostile mobs, we're going to have to go to a Pale Garden for that. Oh, and look at that. So I want the path to be out of Prismarine, but the rest to be out of bricks. So we need to make 3 more Prismarine, and then the wall should be made out of the brick. Where is our crafting table at? I should really just have a crafting table right here for now. We want to make 1, 2, 3 and more of these. And then some Prismarine bricks. Like so. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Now as for the division, so I was thinking of making... I don't want to do a conduit because I feel like the conduit kind of disrupts the environment. At least it feels like it. It's not natural. So all the guests will be given a complimentary Nautilus to explore the facility. And the way it will work is this. Everyone will be all like, boop. There we go. Perfect. Wait, I can only make 30 bricks? Okay, so it looks like bricks are more expensive. I had no idea how expensive this block is. It seems so common. Well, I guess we need to go back to see if there's any more Prismarine. The whole point of the Guardian farm was not for Prismarine. Also, I need another boat. Actually, I think I have another boat. In here, right? Yeah, I do. I have my original boat. Now, the ice better not consume it, because if it does, I'll be very upset. I worked very hard for all that stuff. Let's do this. And boom. I know this is a very weird episode, but this one has to happen this way because I ran out of time with doing the porting of the main area, and I had other plans that would have happened. Oh, we could do this now. I had other plans that were supposed to happen when it came to the sanctuary. I was going to do a test run. Where's my sword? I was going to do a test run of the facilities and invite some guests, but the facilities aren't done. I was going to invite some high-profile investors and stuff, and none of that was done, so there was nothing we could have done. And since we didn't have any investors come in, I couldn't get the funding for the courts, which means I had to get it myself, and I just ran out of time on getting it. See, I'm looking for Prismarine. We have glass, and this. Actually, in the recent update, does this thing even work? Let's test it. Wait, maybe our helmet's in here. These are chests. I could have stuffed it in here. No, it's not here. Speaking of not here, where are the Guardians? Did I turn it off? Let me check if the farm is disabled before anything else. No, it's on. Is that a polar bear or a Guardian? Okay, that's a polar bear. That's so weird. Experience should be flooding in. I'm gonna check if the farm is okay. It might have broke. Maybe a creeper exploded somehow. Let's see. No Guardians are spawning. But why? There's Guardians right here. Oh, the Tridents despawned. There's a Trident right there, but there's no Guardian spawning here. What if we turn it off? Then on. I feel like what happened is there's like no water here, right? Oh, there is water there. Guardians should be spawning. Oh yeah, that's right. This one never had a Trident. I never set it up. This one has a Trident and doesn't spawn anything. So let's just steal this Trident. Then we can at least get some kind of drop going. That does not break the farm. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I built this thing. Okay, let's put this back. Because I'm pretty sure this chamber is too far away for it to spawn anything. And let's put our Trident here. There we go. And then hopefully that will actually work. We'll start getting drops again because that is super weird. Anyways, I wanted to have an episode up for Tuesday, and that is why I'm doing this. That's why this is very unplanned. Normally I plan these episodes, that's why they're so structured. And all, but there we go, now we're getting drops. I had no idea that the farm was broken. No wonder there was nothing there. Oh, are there fish clogging up the system? Is that an issue? I don't know. Anyways, I'm probably gonna AFK at this overnight, and on Thursday, when the next episode releases, we'll have so many vlogs, hopefully. we'd be able to build up a store. I mean, the fish just drown anyways. Does it matter? Okay, so was the issue that fish are clogging up the system? Because I can see experience coming up, but is it only fish experience is the real question. Wait, guardians are firing. Wait, that's a good sign. That means that guardians are spawning here. I don't understand. Why aren't they dying? I don't have enough technical know-how to know why this farm broke. No, it didn't break. It's just going really slow. I don't remember this being this slow. I remember like so much experience flooding from this thing. Or maybe it is a lot of experience. I just have 78 levels. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Next time, we are going to be doing some fun stuff. And that is called experience. We will actually be working on the underwater division in full. And hopefully, I find the time to finish the quartz area. And in the next episode, we're going to do the tour for the potential investors. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.